There's zero excuses. You brought 5 pass catchers in and spent a first-round draft choice on them. There's no excuses for a dog shit passing game. There's no excuses. Look at how by the way, hey, one thing's for sure. Get this. You see this right here? It's a guy in denial. They've brought in 5 new pass catchers. They're changing the offense completely. And they're asking him to be somebody different. So here, let me double check this. Woo! Is this hurt? So Jalen Carter just got his 5th-year contract extension picked up, or his 5th-year option picked up. I told you from day one this guy wasn't getting a 3-year contract extension. There's no way in hell coming off that year they were giving him that. There is no way in God's green earth were they giving that guy a 3-year extension. Every one of you in here said he's getting a 3-year deal. He didn't earn it. That's kind of a slap in the face. But I bet you anything, that's where the Eagles were negotiating with Drew Rosenhaus that they wanted to pay him south of 30. And just think of this for a second. Jordan Davis makes as much just about as Jalen Carter. And they feel comfortable giving that guy a contract extension than they do giving Jalen Carter a contract extension. Okay? Hey, and get this. Well, where's the fucking contract extension, dude? Where's the north of $30 million? Made the Pro Bowl. He's such a great player, and he's a centerpiece. Why didn't they give him a contract extension? You defeat the purpose with your own dumb shit. He made the Pro Bowl. Okay. Why not give him a 3-year deal? If he's a centerpiece, what happened? Not a shocker? I'm not shocked either. Hey, Reyes, he's a Pro Bowler. What happened then? Where's the extension you said he was getting? Or let me guess, you forgot that now. You never said that, right? Okay. Dude, here's the deal here, too. Remember what they did with Jordan Davis? Jordan Davis a year ago had a chance to get a contract extension. Instead, they picked a 5th-year option up. Then this year, they gave him it because they wanted him to prove it. Jordan Davis could have got a 3-year deal a year ago. Everyone, I was told he was getting a 3-year deal. You guys were sitting there saying they're working on it. Let me ask Rosenhaus what's going on. That's a good number, though, man, for him. Absolutely. Yeah. Same guy in trade rumors all offseason. Eagles said they were working on Carter's extension back at the Combine. Well, what happened? They aren't agreeing on the numbers. Carter's agent wants to reset the market. Howie isn't paying for a player that had a down year. Correct. Eagles were almost forced to pay Carter more money because they paid Donut Davis. They didn't say that they don't discuss contracts. Or didn't they? Bye-bye, A.J. Brown. Nice knowing you. Still working on it. Oh, okay. They could add it, Jason. They could. Not a problem with that. So let me get this right. You're going to sign a contract with a guy, $27 million, right? And then you're going to go back to the agent and set the market at what, 34? Let's see here. Only way Carter's getting an extension is if this really team friendly, which Carter is not going to do because of the agent with Drew Rosenhaus. Yeah, burner. That's me. Burner account. Bro, if you knew me in technology, you'd cut your finger off for typing that. I mean, I couldn't give Carter big money either. Dude plays too inconsistent. Correct. Sills, I love you, but going to call you out. If we didn't do this, you would be pissed. No. I said you weren't giving him a contract extension. And I said you were picking up the 5th-year option. I'm not backtracking. Wait. How many people in here said, you heard me say that I didn't believe he was getting a contract of 3 years and that they were picking the 5th year up? If you didn't hear it, I'm not debating it because I never thought he deserved it. And I don't care. No, he just can't stand his own team's choking, so he has to talk about the Eagles instead of the irrelevant 49ers. 49ers are going to be a good football team. Okay? They got a good football team. 4x4, you're on your game today. Listen, I'll tell you what. And here's the gamble that the Eagles will play. If this guy plays great this coming year and he gets 10.5 sacks, Drew Rosenhaus is not going to be a friendly guy. I will give it to Howie. He learns quick and learns from his mistakes from 2020 and on. He is definitely a better draftee for sure. And I like the way he makes these guys like Jordan Davis and now Carter earn their contracts. I think it's a good move on Carter. Shoulders too. Think about that. Hey, doesn't the 5th year also, maybe they're concerned about his injuries up in his shoulders. Big Sills, I'm calling it. Hurts will be gone June 2nd, 27. I don't think you're off base. It will be Will Anderson money if he gets 11 sacks. He ain't going to make 50 interior. He'll make a good number, though. Carter's going to ball. $200 million contract incoming. Hey. Okay? I'll say this, man. Not a shocker. Jalen Carter didn't earn it. Piettis, you could do this. 5th year, you get 2 tags. Correct. You could hold that guy for the next 4 years if you felt with the fact that you wanted, how you wanted to play it. If Carter balls out, I hope he gets it. but he hasn't proven anything yet. I think his 24 year, he was really good, especially in the down the stretch. I thought he was really good. I thought in his first year, I thought he was great for the first 10 games. And him and Davis fell off the planet. They were giving up 147 yards of rush in 23. 24, he was good. And 25, he was inconsistent and he was injured. I'm not paying a guy $35 million for that. And he was constantly in trade talks. I don't think Howie will do the Carter contract till he needs the cap space for a big agent like Crosby or Garrett. Bro, why not redo Hurts's contract? He did help, but this is a good placeholder type move. Both options make sense. Earn it. I don't have a problem with it. By the way, I want it to be clear. I'm not having any thoughts of moving away from Jalen Carter. Zero. His name has just been brought up with numerous trade talks. But I'm not moving that guy. His name was in the Crosby deal, and his name was in the Garrett deal. His name was been thrown around in the Micah Parsons deal. Glad Sill's not Eagles GM. They would be the Browns. I'm just commenting on what you're doing. I didn't do it. By the way, I agree with what you did. The only way Carter gets his contract is if he comes out this year and makes an immediate impact. And they might give him the contract during the middle of the year if he does that. I don't know. I'm not believing Parsons. Parsons is an asshole. Takes a shot at Lemons for what? What reason did you take a shot at him for? Make that make sense. Kid's draft day, he takes a shit on him. Why? That made zero sense. I thought it was an asshole move. Gennard is going to have a better year than Carter. Watch. I think anytime you get a guy like Jonathan Gennard on your front seven, makes everybody better. For the record, I think it's the smart move for the Eagles. Fifth-year option. Howie said he doesn't like to extend guys mid-season because he doesn't want to play favorites and distract from the main goal, Sills. All right. I think he's pissed off he's not a Cowboy. I find it odd that the Eagles just picked up Nolan's rookie deal, but not Carter's. They did pick up his fifth-year option. He made an embarrassment out of himself doing that to Lemon. There's no need. There's no